Vancouver trails by 8. Here's Eaton. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wolf. And shot on the way. Basket counts.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And here's Moore outside. Rebounded by Dennis. Dennis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wolf. Pass to Jenkins. Over Moore. The Pacers pull it in. And here's Daniels. Halliburton outside for 3. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Vancouver, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
Here's Eklund. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 30 points in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Wolf. He's got 29 points. A beautiful reverse layup. Wolf got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Moore outside. Shoots over Jenkins. No good from Moore. Vancouver trails by 4 to the wing on the left. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Turner with the steal. Moore left side. Here's Eklund. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, he has been putting up points all night, having himself a game.
Vancouver has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Eaton. Still without a basket. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Dennis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
First one falls for him. Rivers, he's checked in for Jenkins. The Pacers also with a sub. J.R. Smith's checked in for Halliburton. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 4. Ellis outside. Here's Eaton. Pass to Rivers. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Ellis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ellis has got 7 points for the quarter.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And here are the Pacers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the paint, here's Moore, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, just simple execution out of the two-man game. The game of basketball can be simple.
Here's Eaton, still scoreless. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Moore with the steal. It's tipped out to Smith. Takes the three. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just 5 on the clock.
Boy, you call that sticky defense right there. Tough, tough play.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Eaton. Smith with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 4. Now Moore. 17 points in the game. Here's Eklund. His three-pointer's off the mark. Vancouver has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's blocked. Moore outside. Vancouver pulls it in. Houston's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dennis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Dennis has got 10 points in just the second half. And Indiana shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Here's Moore. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Vancouver trails by 5. Pass to Dennis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 34.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Houston. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Rivers. Charity stripe shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Rivers has got 6 points.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Smith's shot is good.
And for JR, it's that ability to stop on a dime that allows him that good a look at the basket.
Out to the right wing. Shondor trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Moore. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Let's take a look at numbers for Rivers. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
That's good for Moore.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Rivers. Here's Houston. 5 to shoot. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, the Ravens now with possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Vancouver trails by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dennis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Playing with aggression close in on that one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. With 1 on the clock. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 13.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely.
All the officials are all over that one.
Yes. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Vancouver making a switch here. Isles checked in. Rivers hits both of them. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Vancouver trails by 8. Isles passes to Blake. Here's Wolf. He's covered by Halliburton. Bucket is good. Wolf got 33 points.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Halliburton for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You see Halliburton has the ability to rise above most defenders with the length. Just puts it to great use there.
Pass to Wolf. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Norris. Down low. Here's Turner. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Wolf passes to Rivers. Here's Houston. Pass to Wolf. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Turner with a screen for Smith. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hands it from downtown. Miles got his first 3 points of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Siakam, right side. It's blocked. Pass to Blake. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it fly. Houston pulls it in.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Rivers passes to Wolf. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he had to get up to finish that one.
Pacers leading by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Turner, a 3. Drills it from outside. Turner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, Vancouver's coach got into his team during that timeout. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Halliburton outside. Blake with the steal. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
I tell you, you have to see the window and then deliver the basketball on time. That's a pretty pass.
Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton with it. Pass to Smith. From deep. Vancouver pulls it in. Wolf got rebound number 5 here tonight. Blake with it. He's against Smith. Blake passes to Wolf. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, hard to block that shot without fouling. Give him a ton of credit.
Puts it up off the inbound. 2 on the clock. Rivers. Here's Heaton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
Here's more. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Siakam is checked in for Halliburton. That's good from Moore. Vancouver trails by 7. Pass to Ellis. Here's Wolf. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 6th assist on the night.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And Smith puts up a deep three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Vancouver, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. From deep, Moore. Vancouver pulls it in. Wolf got 6 rebounds in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Eklund, and it's blocked. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Moore against Rivers. And Moore kicks to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. And it's blocked. Now here's Rivers. Here's Wolf. He's covered by Daniels. Wolf passes to Eaton. They set the pick. With the teardrop. Tries again, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got 6 points in the quarter.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Ellis outside. Pass to Wolf. Chalk up 2 there. Wolf got 45 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Rivers against Moore. Pass to Siakam. Here's Wolf, covered by Smith. Moore with the block. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. Jenkins, he's checked in for Vancouver. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Smith. Here's Wolf, and there's the drive. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Indiana's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And here is Moore. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dennis. The game now all-time. Dennis has got 15 points in just the second half.
And give the defense some credit for effort, but he just digs deep and able to outwork him.
Out left to the wing. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Ellis. Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. Vancouver pulls it in. Jenkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Wolf. Ellis with a screen on Turner. Here's the lob to the hoop. Moore right side. And they pick up 2. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wolf passes to Ellis. Good work defensively by Turner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Kept alive. And it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Jenkins the pass to Dennis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Ravens, Dennis
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's perfect from the line this time.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Eklund. Nailed from three-point land. 37 points for him.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Out to the wing. Here's Dennis. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't go. Indiana leading by 3. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Eklund. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Dennis. Shoots. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Clearly the guy they can trust with the ball in these moments.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Pacers call timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Eklund. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Eaton. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Eaton. Inside, Dennis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our